And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. The holiday season is all about spending quality time with your family. Dave Morales and Jonathan Stenval have the most watched movies for this weekend that's rated E for everyone.
What are some good holiday movies we can look at without having to send the kids out or being horror or something like that?
You know what? And the other reason you should follow this list is because it will take time away from getting into family drama, family arguments, because you know those are coming this
election.
We haven't seen each other. I don't know about your family, Isaiah, but you know, we haven't seen each other in years. We got a lot of stuff to vent.
Yeah, ain't that true?
All right, Falling for Christmas. It's on Netflix right now. And we bring this up, Isaiah, because everybody is calling it the return of Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay Lohan.
Wow, that's a blast from the past.
It is, and she's back, and she actually does a really good job. So it's one of those holiday romance type movies. So basically, she plays a spoiled hotel heiress. I'm reading this. Her name is Sierra Belmont. Her character.
She's typecast already.
There you go. Yeah, exactly, dude. He said it. Netflix, if you're watching. Who gets into a skiing accident. Shortly after getting engaged, the ski crash causes total amnesia, and she's looked at after by lodge owner Jake Russell, played by Court Overstreet, who is known to Fox viewers from being on Glee several years ago. So, you know, I mean, it's that feel good, and I think it's great that Lindsay Lohan is showing up for work and she's getting it done.
Yeah, I'm glad to have Lindsay Lohan back.
Yeah, and she looks good. Which is, I think, the most important thing. John's actually got a really big one that's on Apple TV Plus right now, and it is star-studded. It's called Spirited. Yeah. John, what do you know about it?
Yeah, so we have Spirited. It's actually a remake of A Christmas Carol, and check this out. It's got Will Ferrell, it's got Tracy Morgan, and it's got Ryan Reynolds in it. And to me, like, those are the three modern, like, the next generation of comedy when it comes to like blockbuster films. And so it's a remake of A Christmas Carol. They're going after Ryan Reynolds, who is running a public relations firm in New York City. And so it's definitely a newer take on the Christmas Carol story. But I'm looking forward to seeing Will Ferrell and Tracy Morgan together in a movie. And then Ryan Reynolds always brings it in the comedy area. So, yeah.
And Isaiah, it's been 39 years since Christmas Story was released. And we've been begging for a sequel, and we finally got it on HBO Max, called A Christmas Story Christmas. Peter Billingsley, remember Ralphie, you'll shoot your eye out from the original?
Yeah, right.
Well, he's back. He's back, and he looks the same with the glasses. I mean, he's a lot older, but he looks the same. Like his face, I've already seen the movie, and it is awesome. Everybody comes back. I'm not going to tell you who, no spoilers, but I want you to be surprised. But now the story is set around his kids. He brings his kids into the fold, and obviously there's hijinks and all kinds of, things happen. Does he stick his tongue to a pole? I'm going to let you figure that out. But there's something else. There are a ton of cameos in this, and I don't want to tell you who because I want you to be surprised. But if you got to check it out, Christmas Story Christmas on HBO Max. It's awesome.
Now, will it be special still if you haven't seen the original? Would you advise families to take a quick peek at the original, and then this will have that much more value and nostalgia to you?
Absolutely. I think the answer is yes, because there's like the house is in it. Dude, I mean, that's not a spoiler, but you see the house from the original, and it just you're like, oh my gosh, it's the house. And which, by the way, you can rent now, like as an Airbnb. It's crazy. But yeah, I would, in this case, mostly I say, they hold their own as sequels, but this one, you'll get it more if you see the original, and it's easy to find this time of year. It's everywhere. Christmas Story, of course. And I don't know who's left, though, on the planet that hasn't seen it. Have you seen it?
I've seen it.
Okay.
I've seen it once. One time.
Dude. Oh my gosh, I've seen it like 80,000 times. It's awesome. But there's so much nostalgia, Isaiah, and I'm glad you asked me that because, yeah, in this case, I would recommend that you check out the original. Make it a double feature, and there's 4 hours that you don't have to talk to your family. See, I'm helping you.
There you go. There you go. Have that quiet time, just watching movies. And guys, when you come back for Christmas, you can't come back without Rudolph, without Frosty the Snowman.
That's what
and
I was
it's a
gonna
Charlie
say.
Brown Christmas. I want you to
Amen.
bring
Thank
those
you.
classics back for Christmas, right?
Okay. Well, we're going to be talking Christmas holiday movies because, Isaiah, we've got interviews with all the stars, like Spielberg's new movie, Fablemans, that's out, Wakanda Forever. I mean, we've got interviews galore. We'll have tons of stuff for you and the Factor Uncensored audience, and we're going to get you ready. We will guide you through the holidays. Right, John?
All right. Thank you, sir.